Well,
Okay.
since Cody has mentioned it, we are happy to announce that, well, at least me and Cody are. John's kicking and screaming. That we
No,
are
I don't want it to be wonderful and jolly.
we're bringing back for our second year in a row the annual Jimmy D's Christmas countdown. We are expanding the countdown from 10 days to the traditional Christmas 12 days. John will make his video appearance.
I was going to ask if I was doing that.
Yes, you will.
Apparently I am. But it's just, I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do.
Well, you got a little bit of time. A little bit of time. A little bit of time. A little bit of time.
Did I not say that? You said
Well, hi there. Welcome back. You know, it's fine. Just coming here every year. Just don't knock. Listen, what do you want? I'm just sitting here playing a nice game of Yeehaw Skyrim. I don't need any trouble, and I don't really need any distractions right now. So what? The video? Well, no, I'm not really. I haven't really put anything on my channel for a while. If you've noticed, things have. Oh, you mean for Jimmy D? Well, you know, now that you mention it, I vaguely recall. You know what? Come here. Let's take a look at the calendar, huh? Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, I suppose that this picture of Goku, or this one of Macaulay Culkin, or this embarrassing snapshot of Jimmy D at the Christmas party could have, obscured some events that I had scheduled on my calendar that may have been a little important. But we don't necessarily know that, so, but we can take a look anyway. Oh, crap. And, oh, why are all the notes to myself so mean? Oh, jeez, what am I going to do? I got to think of something, but it's such short notice. A comic book, but no, I did that last year. Maybe a manga. Wait, no, nobody's really interested in manga on Jenny's channel. Oh, okay. I have to come up with a video idea, and I have to deal with Yuletide burglary. Just a wonderful day I'm having today. Okay, here we go. Aliens vs. Predator. You know, this is actually a really good game, and, I suppose I'll review this. Geez, I don't know what I was so worried about. I mean, all things considered, it could have been, a lot worse. Ah! Alright, let's let's not waste any more time on that nonsense than we have to. So, Aliens vs. Predator. Now, this game came out in 2010. It was developed by Rebellion Studios and published by Sega, which I believe still owns the rights to do anything with the Alien or Predator franchise, because I think they're associated with Fox in some way or another. So, recent games to come out in this series are Alien Isolation, which came out in 2014, and then Aliens Colonial Marines, which came out... you know what? I don't remember it. I don't care. This game is awful. Don't play it. This one's actually a lot of fun. There haven't really been, to my knowledge, any Predator games to come out in the last few years that I can think of. However, the new Predator movie came out this year, which was Predator something. I don't know. It was bad. Doesn't matter. And the Alien movies that were coming out recently with Ridley Scott were Alien Covenant was the most recent one, and before that it was Prometheus, which are technically prequels. I don't know where that series is going. But anyway, Alien vs. Predator has a long history of making video games. This came out in 2010. A couple years beforehand was actually Alien vs. Predator 2, which was a sequel to the previous Alien vs. Predator. And this is actually a reboot, essentially, of the Alien vs. Predator gaming franchise. And this actually took a lot of some influences from the Alien vs. Predator movies that came out in the early 2000s. So AVP and then AVP Requiem. AVP, the first one's okay. Requiem is not. Don't watch that one. But, so for the sake of this video, I'm not actually going to be doing a review, more so kind of an evaluation of the first mission, sometimes first couple of missions, for each individual faction, which I'll talk about here in a second, and just kind of give you my impressions and kind of a recommendation. Otherwise, we'd be here all day if I was really doing an in-depth review. Now, keep in mind this game is rated M for mature for various reasons, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this here. As I mentioned earlier, Aliens vs. Predator actually has 3 main campaigns, one for each faction: Human, Alien, and Predator. With the Alien one technically starting off the events of the game itself, and then after that all 3 campaigns kind of take place simultaneously. For the sake of this review, or this exploration of the game, I'm going to start with the Alien campaign first. So, interestingly enough, the game actually starts from the Alien campaign with you, well, being born. Oh, Lord. Oh, that was bad. Last night, what did I have? Oh, I think I had that sushi. Oh, damn, Tom had that sushi too. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom, you're alright? Hey, Tom. You have that sushi too? Oh, man, my chest feels like shit, dude. Oh, are you alright, Tom? Tom? Oh, holy crap! Holy shit, Tom! You had the sushi, right? Son of a bitch! Somebody, I got the sushi! Help! Help! Yep, as you probably already gathered, you're actually born in a lab run by Weyland-Yutani, and right after you're born, the scientists nab you, lock you up, and brand you right in the forehead with the number 6, or Specimen 6. This will essentially serve as your name, more or less, for the rest of the game. After the branding, you transition into an adult, where you're let loose in an observation lab where the scientists watch you as you go through the tutorial, which is slashing, stabbing, crawling on walls, whatever. When it's time for you to engage your newfound skills in combat, Weyland-Yutani sends in a couple of test subjects, which are apparently Weyland-Yutani employees who, where this kind of thing is apparently in their contract.
Bring me another test subject.
EDHC of your employment agreement has come into effect.
As long as I get paid, right?
Thank you for seeing me today, sir. I really appreciate the opportunity. I hope I can get the job. Oh, it's no problem at all. Thank you for coming, actually. So we've reviewed your resume and all the relevant materials, and we think you are perfect for the job. We have your employment contract here, so if you could please just sign it, and we can get right to business and put you to work right away. Wow, really? Okay, let me see here. Okay. Well, I think most of it's fine. I'm just curious. There's this clause at the end here in very fine print, 88C, that mentions something about xenomorph impregnation and ability testing. Oh, that. Yes, well, you see, Weyland-Yutani, our policy is to build better worlds, but you can't do that if you're tired or run down, so we're developing a new energy drink, and which that happens to be the code name for. An energy drink. Yes, well, it's still in the prototype phase, so that's the code name. Naturally. 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 Well, good enough for me. After all that, the Queen wakes up and starts calling out to her children, including you, to help set her free. Hey Marvin, it's me. I'm talking to you inside your head. I'm stuck in the bathroom again. Can you come out and help me? Alright, Ma, I'm on the way. Just hang tight. During this time, Mr. Weyland, head of Weyland-Yutani, is currently poking around inside of a temple that he discovered on a planet, which seems to belong to the Predators. While trying to open the door, a large energy blast is released, which cuts the power to the facility and allows you to escape. Oh my god, there seems to be an energy surge coming. Should we tell him? Nah, I think I'll be fine. From here on out, you escape your bindings, break out all your siblings and your mom, and get the hell out of Dodge. The next campaign I'll be talking about is the Human campaign. There's really not much to talk about with this one, only because it's more so a stereotypical first-person shooter kind of horror thing going on. Basically, it picks up with your team in a dropship heading down to the planet, responding to the distress call from the facility after the aliens escape. However, as you're descending, you watch as your ship, the Marlowe, is destroyed by the Predator ship. Oh, damn it, you sunk my battleship! Your dropship crash lands, and you're knocked unconscious. By the way, you're the quote-unquote rookie, so you don't really have a name. You're dragged from the wreckage, your teammates kind of get into a gunfight, blah, 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 blah. You wake up, now you're by yourself, and guided only by a character that you were introduced to earlier named Tequila, which is kind of like your Cortana for this game, opening up all the doors, telling you where to go, etc. Eventually, you get your iconic pulse rifle, with the iconic noise it makes. Oh, and did I mention you're Marine strong enough to basically punch aliens in the face and knock them on their ass? Hi, I'm Chad Masterson for Colonial Marine Games, and if you want to be able to punch a xenomorph right in its goddamn face and have it knocked on its ass, then you better take my short 5-week class. For only $300, you too can be the most masculine man in all of the Colonial Marines. As for the rest of the first level, interestingly enough, it has what I consider the most standout level of the Marine campaign, which is the fight in the nightclub, which is, well, it's pretty cool.
Just stay alive.
Anyway, after the fight in the nightclub, you try to escape down into the sewers, except you're knocked out by the xenomorphs and taken somewhere unknown. The final campaign of the three is the Predator campaign, which unfortunately I can't spend too much time on because this video is already running a little bit long and I really am done editing. But anyway, so the Predator campaign kind of starts out on the Predator, I guess, home planet, where you do the tutorial, figure out how to use all your stuff. The Predator functions similarly to the Alien, except you can jump really high to different places, so you can move around in the treetops or on top of buildings. You also have the ability to cloak yourself and to alternate your vision modes to see, in the beginning it's just heat vision to see humans, but later on you get a different vision mode to spot xenomorphs. The gameplay is, I mean, you're using your plasma caster to either kill stuff from a distance, or you can use your giant arm blades to kill stuff from up close, or you can use them to give people free chiropractic care. It's a pretty standard, like, melee stuff or distance stuff. Nothing complicated. Later on, you get other equipment like spears or throwing discs or whatever. Although, the one thing that I found a little funny is the way that you can separate people from groups is by distracting them. And so the way the game works, or at least how it tells you, is that you have an audio recording or something that you play back in a certain place, and then the character or the NPC will then try to go and investigate that sound. But really, what it ends up being is you basically point at the enemy that you want to move, and then just point to where they move, and they just do it. And then you just sneak up behind them and kill them, or shoot them from a distance or whatever. So it's basically go here so I can kill you. Hey! Hey, you! Yeah, move over there. Other way. Perfect. Now hold still. At the end of the day, Aliens vs. Predator is a really fun game. Now, it's a little dated, came out in 2010, and playing it now that I'm older, as opposed to when I was younger, I noticed a lot more issues with it. I guess considering they had to do 3 different campaigns with 3 different species that all maneuvered and acted differently, they had to cut corners in certain places. So it's not always, the best and everywhere, but it's still a lot of fun. And if you're a fan of the franchise, I do recommend picking it up. Thank you for joining us this Christmas, or joining me this Christmas, and putting up with all my crap. This video will probably come up on Jimmy's channel relatively late on the 23rd when it's supposed to. That's because it just took me a while to put this stuff together, and I had to do a lot of pickup shots today on the 23rd while I'm recording this that I didn't think I was going to have to. But anyway, hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too much. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.